Hello and welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to Kitchen Yetu. On today's video, I'll be showing you how to make my Swahili Pilau. Now, this is a Kenyan delicacy, really delicious and easy to make. Now, this is how pilau looks like when you cook it. Now, I do have another video just showing how to make the pilau, but for some reason, some of the sounds are off. So I decided to redo this video just for you guys. First thing we'll do is just to boil some meat. Here I have a pound of beef. That's a lot of beef. So what I'm doing there is just adding flavor to it. I added about 2 to 3 bay leaves. Then I'm going to add in some cinnamon bags, some star anise. I'm also going to add in some fresh ginger. Now this is all just to infuse the meat, give it a wonderful flavor. There I'm adding some water. I'm just going to fill it up all the way to the top. And we are going to let this boil for a minute. And by minute meaning 40 to 45 minutes or until the meat is really tender. So once that is done, you are going to drain, but we are not going to throw away the broth, the water that we used to boil, because it has a lot of flavor. But what we're going to discuss is the flavoring. So the bay leaves and the cinnamon bags and the fresh ginger that you use, we are going to throw that away. So here is the meat, but remember to save your broth. Okay, because we're going to use that to cook the rice later on. So in a big pot, we are just going to add enough oil, and here I'm using just your regular vegetable oil. You can use canola oil. And then I am going to go ahead and fry my onions. I did use 2 large onions that I diced very finely, as you can see. So we're going to cook this for about 5 to 6 minutes until it's really light, translucent, and you can see that it's browning. Okay, so now let's check on our onions. It's been about 6 minutes. The next ingredient I'm going to put is some ginger garlic paste. So you're just going to go ahead and throw it in there. And once you add this, it really does change the flavoring. What we're doing really here is to just create a base for our rice. We're going to infuse it with the ginger, with the garlic, with the lots of onions and stuff like that. So once that's done, we are going to add in our boiled meat. We're just going to stir that around and let it cook just 11, 12, 13 minutes, until it's brown. Here I have some potato, and potato, just peel it and cut it into half. We're going to add that so it can cook in with the beef as well. Now this is the part we're going to let it really cook. We're going to let it brown up. We're going to take time and let it cook together with the ginger, with the onions and all of that. Before now we add some ground pilau masala. Now I do have a video showing how to make your own homemade ground masala. You just need a few ingredients. Please be sure to check that video out. So I'm going to add about 2 teaspoons of the ground masala. And at this point, the aroma is just beautiful. You will know when you're making pilau, the aroma is what you're really going for. And as you can see, the ground masala really does change the color of our food. You can see it's turning brown. And also because, we're browning the beef, we're browning the potatoes. We're going to let this potato cook down. And because we cut it into big pieces, of course, we're going to let it cook down really well. Now here I have my rice. I'm using Basmati rice, and I washed it, rinsed it, and set it aside. Okay, so that's the next thing we are going to add in. Before we add our broth, just cook the rice for just a little bit, just to infuse all that nice flavor. And remember to add in some salt at this point. Not sure why I didn't show that part, but yes, you do need to add some salt here, or you can add it right after you add your broth, just to make sure that it's really enough. Perfect. So we're going to cook this down, and once your food becomes a little bit fragrant, you are going to add in the broth. It's just that simple. And just like you would cook your rice. You just measure the ratio of water to the rice, meaning that if you use 2 cups of rice, you will add 4 cups of the broth. If you use 3, you will use 6 cups of broth, and so forth. So you're just going to start it around, and at this point I'm going to lower my heat and just medium heat to low, and let it cook. And once you do that, you will see that the water is somehow disappearing. So gently stir it in, just not to break the kernels and stuff like that. So just gently start it in, and at this time just put it on low heat until all the water is gone and all your rice kernels are fully cooked. We're going to cover this and let it cook. It's been about 15 minutes, and as you can see, our rice, pilau, is ready and it looks quite yummy. The color is perfect. This is the color that you want to achieve for your pilau. Let me bring it to more light. This is how it looks like. Thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you for everyone for subscribing. If you are new here, you are welcome. Please consider to subscribe to this channel. Just hit that notification bell and it will notify you every time I upload a video. I just want to thank you guys. Thank you for the support. Thank you for the comments. Comment below. Let me know what you think of this recipe and if you're going to try it. And when you do try it, I'd like to hear all about it. It is quite delicious. I serve it up with some kachumbari. I do also have a video on how to make this delicious kachumbari that goes along with our pilau. I just want to thank you again, and let's go ahead and serve it up. So this is how you serve your pilau rice. You're just going to put it on your plate, and of course make sure you put your meat in. Look at the potatoes. It looks really delicious. Gonna add that meat in, and of course we are going to go ahead and add in the kachumbari. And thank you so much for watching. I will see you on the next video.